Good afternoon, Worldwide Core Radio. How are you today? This is NeAnne, and this program is called Healthy Journey. And so on this program, I share information about the journey my family has been on for the last 11 years and how we have improved our health and wellness around our home just by cutting things out of our home, such as chemicals and toxins, and there's food that we just will not eat in our house. And everything that has to do with improving your health naturally is up for grabs on this show. So I am coming to you from Oklahoma. You can see more about us on Worldwide Core Radio, hashtag Healthy Living with NeAnne. And I also have an email address where you can submit questions, healthyjourney2016@gmail.com, if you would like to submit questions. I will give you my disclaimer real quick, just in case you do want to submit questions. I am not a doctor, so I cannot diagnose, treat, or prescribe. That's not what I do. And so what I do is share information about ways to improve your home naturally. So whether it be, what you're putting on your skin, what you're putting in your body, what you're using to clean your home, the toxins and chemicals. We talk a lot about toxins and chemicals here. Getting those out of your home, which is honestly super duper easy to do, but you have to be mindful of what you're bringing into your home and pay attention and read labels and all of that kind of stuff. So that's what I try to bring to the forefront here on this program, so that you can have the knowledge to go out and do the research for yourself, for your family, for your children, for your parents, for your cousins, for your aunts and uncles, whoever you want to help also get healthy. Then that's what I'm here to help you with, just to bring that information, because I love to inspire people to do the research for themselves. I did all of the research for myself, and then I surround my people with my life with like-minded people. I have lots of friends that live the way that we do, and I have lots of friends that don't live the way that we do. And so I still try to inspire them to make easy changes around their home for the betterment of the health of the people, even the fur babies that live in their home. So we pretty much talk about everything here, whether it's food or chemicals or toxins, or we talk a lot about essential oils, because I do have a home-based Young Living essential oil business that I run every day from my home with my family. And so if you would like information about how to use essential oils in your home to increase the health and wellness of your family, get rid of toxins, ditch all of the chemicals, kick them to the curb, I can help you with that also. So that's kind of what I do. I share pretty much about everything health and wellness, and then I give you a safe, easy alternative that's affordable, that you can switch to by joining our team. And then I give you reference material to help you along your own healthy journey. So that's what we're doing here. So today, I just found an article that I think is extremely interesting. So I'll give you a little bit of background before I start this article, because I told you I've been doing this research and been on this journey with our family for about 11 years. And when I started this journey, we were just like, any other average American family. We ate stuff from the grocery store, whether it was in a box or a can or the freezer section. It didn't matter. We used it. We used canola oil and Crisco, which don't use anymore. I've switched to all natural oils. I'll have to do some, I'll have to read an article about canola oil one of these days, because I don't know if you know this or not, but canola oil was really not a plant oil that we are supposed to be ingesting. So got rid of that a long time ago. Now I just use all natural oils, such as olive oil, coconut oil, sesame seed oil. Oh my goodness, I am so in love with sesame seed oil. Avocado oil, those kind of oils. And so those are natural oils that come from a natural plant, and then we are supposed to ingest. So just little changes like that. I am a mother of 5, and we homeschool, and so we are home pretty much all the time. We most of the time eat 3 meals a day at home, so the food that we are ingesting is very important to me. The other thing that's very important to me is how our food is prepared, because like I said, I've been doing this research for 11 years. So one of the things that I immediately stopped using in our home, when I started this research and looking into what we were putting into our bodies, one of the things that we pretty much immediately stopped using to cook our food was the microwave. All right. I have not used a microwave in my home for 11 years. And some people think that's weird, but I'm like, they haven't really been around that long, and we survived without them before. So it's really not that hard. Once you just stop using it, it's really not that hard. And so people are like, well, what do you do when you need to heat up food? Well, I have a stove and I have an oven. And so that's how I cook. That's how I reheat our food. And so it's, like I said, once you get used to it, it's just not that hard. So when I stopped using my microwave, we lived in Tucson, and I had a microwave, so I just, I think I might have sold it in a garage sale before we moved, because I don't think that one was built in. So I think I might have sold that one in a garage sale either before or after we moved. Then we moved to Oklahoma, and we purchased a home. And in the, purchase contract, they said that they were going to take the microwave. I'm like, oh, that's fine with me. I don't want it. And so there was actually a spot built into the cabinets where the microwave was supposed to go, which was fine. I didn't want the microwave, so I just bought 2 really cute baskets and set on that shelf where the microwave was supposed to go. I think it was above the oven in that home. And I used the baskets to store stuff, like dried food, like noodles and oatmeal and, stuff like that. So that was a super easy compromise for me. When they said they wanted to take the microwave, I'm like, sure, take it. I don't need it. I don't need one. And then we moved from that home to our quote unquote forever home, hopefully, that we built. And while we were planning the kitchen and the cabinets and all of that stuff, I told my designer, I'm like, look, I don't use a microwave, so don't put a microwave cabinet in there. Give me, more storage space. And so that's what we did. So I don't even have a spot for a microwave in my kitchen anymore. And so now, when we have people over, I need to remind them. When we have potlucks or cookouts at our house, every once in a while I have somebody show up and with whatever they're wanting to share for the potluck. And they're like, okay, I need to heat this in the microwave real quick. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm sorry. I don't have a microwave, but we'll just stick it in the oven real quick and it'll be fine. So that's what we do. So you can survive without a microwave oven. I promise you can. I've done it for 11 years now. So I did find an interesting article that I wanted to share with you today, and I found it on realpharmacy.com, and it's pharmacy with an F, ARMACY, so farm, like where you grow food, and then ACY, so realpharmacy.com. And the title of the article is Facts About Microwave Ovens That Will Make You Never Want to Use One Again. So I'm hoping to inspire some people to just ditch the microwave oven, get it out of their kitchen. So I'm going to read this article to you real quick, and then I might, say some stuff in between. But here we go. This is by Paul Fassa. Maybe you're so used to the convenience of microwave ovens you don't care about the trade-off. Higher risk of cancer and the long-term effects of malnutrition. What if I told you there's been mounting science-based evidence, strong evidence, that it's time to ditch all use of microwave ovens? Would you think this suggestion absurd or stop cold turkey and suffer from convenience withdrawal? Now, he has a statistics here that says 68% of Americans say they can't live without a microwave. And I'm here to tell you that you can. I've done it. I'm living the life right here. So, are you among the 68%? Well, let's see what you say at the end of this article after you hear what he has to say. Okay, the fact that modern mainstream medicine can't fathom a connection with microwave foods to cancer is explained simply. Orthodox medicine thinks nutrition and diet have nothing to do with disease. It's focused on germs and genes. Check out hospital food as a partial confirmation of this philosophy. Most mainstream MDs may agree that direct contact with microwave radiation causes health problems, but they can't make the cancer-causing connection to the food from microwave ovens. Hans Hertel, a science researcher, conducted his own study on the consequences of microwaving on food and how that mutant food from microwave cooking provides carcinogens and destroys the nutritional value. The independent Swiss study on microwave ovens' effects on humans through foods note. In 1992, Swiss scientist Hans Hertel, assisted by Bernard Blanc, conducted a very thorough study on 8 healthy human volunteers in their 20s and 30s. The study included raw milk and pasteurized milk and frozen and fresh vegetables. The foods were all consumed raw, cooked normally, and microwaved. Before and after each meal, their blood was tested. Nutrient damage well beyond normal cooking was present in their blood after consuming microwave-cooked food, with abnormalities paralleling the findings of earlier Russian studies. Hertel concluded that technologically induced energy damage can be passed on to humans with microwave food in addition to direct microwave emissions. The blood samples from test subjects who had consumed microwave foods demonstrated decreased lymphocytes, which are white blood cells, and decreased hemoglobin and cholesterol values, combined with increased luminescence or energy of luminescent bacteria, explained here. Decreased hemoglobin results in less oxygen for cells, substituting anaerobic glucose fermentation for cellular energy. Add this to the carcinogenic effects of microwave energy, and you have your own cancer booster serving you daily. How microwave ovens directly agitate and shear your food's molecules. Normally cooked food is heated from the outside in. This is the normal function of thermodynamics. Heat transfers to cold. Although raw food advocates will rightfully point out that heat destroys nutrients, especially enzymes, normal cooking doesn't create nearly as much damage as microwave cooking. Oh, hold on just 1 second. I have to take this phone call. Just 1 second. Sorry, people. Hello. Okay, I'll have to call you back. Okay, bye. Sorry. Super duper. The husband's trying to sell a vehicle, and so I needed to make sure he didn't need anything, and I am going live on Facebook, so I'll have to call him back because he didn't need anything right away. But, all right. You may know that microwave radiation heats from the inside out. So how is this accomplished? Hertel explains, technically produced microwaves are based on the principle of alternating current. Atoms, molecules, and cells hit by this hard electromagnetic radiation are forced to reverse polarity 1 to 100 billion times a second. There are no atoms, molecules, or cells of any organic system able to withstand such a violent destructive power for any extended period of time, not even in the low energy range of milliwatts. This is how microwave cooking heat is generated. Friction from this violence in water molecules. Structures of molecules are torn apart. Molecules are forcefully deformed, which is called structural isomersion, and thus become impaired in quality. So it's the water molecules inside of foods that are directly agitated first to produce frictional heat. Journalist Tom Valentine played devil's advocate by posing this question. What about microwaves from the sun? Are they harmful? Hertel went on to explain that the sun's microwaves are based on a pulsating direct current. The sun's type of microwave radiation doesn't shear molecules because there is no rapid oscillation of polarity that replicates the AC-powered microwave ovens. Wait, there's more. Besides these thermal modifications, there is direct damage to cell walls and genes from microwaves. Gene-altering technology, which includes the biotech food industry, alters genes by weakening them with microwaves. Hertel explained further, the cells are actually broken, thereby neutralizing the electrical potentials, the very life of the cells, between the outer and inner sides of the cell membranes. Strange and unknown compounds are created by microwave energy's penetration into organic matter. They are called radiolytic compounds. Many scientists argue that these are created from normal cooking as well. However, Hertel discovered that far more radiolytic compounds are created by microwave cooking. Hertel concludes that the food damaged from microwaving modifies the cellular activity in the human consumers of that food. One's own tissue and serum cells are forced by the food's damaged cells and radiolytic compounds to adapt into an emergency mode of energy production. Thus, the human cells are easily forced from normal cellular oxidation into the anaerobic energy production of glucose fermentation. This is a cancerous condition. Anaerobic glucose fermentation is how cancer cells survive and thrive. This is why cancer cells cannot exist in oxygen. This is why cancer patients should not eat sugar or foods made with sugar. Exchanging cancerous conditions for convenience doesn't make sense. The truth shall not be known is the next section. The two Swiss scientists published their findings and were quickly sued. An EU appliance trade organization persuaded the court to issue a gag order on their findings with vicious repercussions if violated. Blanc was so intimidated he recanted, but Hertel stood his ground. 6 years later, in 1998, his appeal was honored by the courts lifting the gag order and awarding Hans Hertel the 40,000 francs from the Swiss government. Many scientists scoff at cellular damage and cancerous conditions from microwave cooking without analyzing these and other blood and food tests or even conducting their own. Their denial is typical of sold-out scientists. So, from Russia with love and other cracks in the microwave armor. Starting in 1957, Russia had been conducting tests on radar, microwave emissions, and microwave oven cooking. Their scientific conclusions resulted in emission restrictions for radar workers and a ban on microwave ovens in 1976. Perhaps the microwave industry has made their ovens relatively emission-proof for humans operating the ovens, and perhaps not. But the Russians tested food cooked in microwave ovens, and like Swiss researcher and found an incredible array of nutrient destruction accompanied by the creation of cancer-causing agents. The worst or most carcinogenic results were discovered in microwave meats, even if only for thawing. Their thorough research, laboratory, clinical, and epidemiological studies spanned almost 2 decades. USA researcher William Kopp published those findings, emphasizing the cancer-causing aspects of microwave-cooked foods. He was ridiculed and marginalized into obscurity by American mainstream science, which sicked their quackwatch and metabunk hacks on Kopp. The Russian ban was lifted during, let me see if I can say this, Perestroika, which hoisted quote-unquote free market flags over health precautionary principles in Russia. They created a greatly expanded market for microwave ovens, though. Ka-ching, Perestroika, ka-ching. In 2003, a Spanish government-sponsored study conducted in Murcia demonstrated that the vegetables and fruits cooked in a microwave lost 97% of the substances that contribute to reducing the incidence of coronary heart disease. Early U.S. warnings against microwaving mostly involved warming baby's formula or stored mother's breast milk, mostly for the unsuspected heat surprise into infants' mouths. But in 1992, Stanford research discovered that microwaving formulas at low heat destroyed most of the nutrients. Even worse, the researchers were shocked to find that over 90% of the disease-protecting agents in mother's breast milk were eliminated by microwave warming. In 1991, a lawsuit was filed in Oklahoma on behalf of a woman, Norma Levitt, who died after a simple blood transfusion for a hip operation. It's normal for the administered blood to be warmed, but not in a microwave oven. That time it was nuked slightly to approximate human blood temperature, and the patient died almost immediately after the transfusion. Options for New Year's. Portable convection ovens, even cheap toaster ovens can be used for quick heating and cooking. Look into it. So, that is the information on the microwave oven. So, I hope that inspires you to do your own research. If you don't feel like throwing your microwave out the front door this second, which is pretty much what I did when I saw the research on microwave ovens, if it doesn't inspire you to do that, then maybe you would like to do your own science experiment. When our oldest son was I think it was 8th grade. When our oldest son was in 8th grade, he was doing a science fair experiment, and he was conducting one that had been done with plants and microwaved water. So you can do your own experiment at home and see what results you get. His results were very similar to the ones that we had found online, or that we had read about. You take, well, he used probably 6 for the microwaved water and 6 for the regular water because he was doing a science experiment, but you could use however many plants you want. But one set of plants received water that had been microwaved and then cooled, and so that the heat wasn't a factor. And the other set of plants got tap water. And so you can see what the microwaved water does to plants and what regular water does to plants. Now, in the studies that I've read about and the study that my son conducted at home, the microwave plants did not thrive and eventually died off. The ones that received regular water thrived and grew. So maybe, you want to do your own experiment before you believe the Swiss and Russian studies or Spanish studies that have been done, and you want to do your own experiment at home. That's a super easy experiment. It takes, couple 3 to 4 weeks to do so that you can see exactly what the plants are looking like with the microwave water versus the regular water. But that's definitely something that you could do at home. Because if the plant's not receiving the nutrients that it needs, which is water and sunlight, then what is your body receiving from water or food that you're microwaving in your home? So that might inspire you to throw the microwave out or use it for storage. Just, if you have a spot in your house and you can't remove your microwave, you can use it to store food, right? It's an airtight, it's probably not completely airtight, but it's a place that you can put stuff. You can put cereal boxes or granola or, rice or whatever and store it out of the way. But don't use it would be my suggestion. So you can look and see what you think about that. So that's an easy something that you can research on your own, something that you can get rid of easily out of your home and easy to do. So just to let you know, if you would like more information about how to get the chemicals and toxins and microwaves and everything else out of your home, then you are welcome to submit questions, healthyjourney2016@gmail.com. If you are inspired to start living a healthy, toxin, chemical-free life, and you would like more information about how to do that with Young Living essential oil products, because we have everything from personal care products to laundry soap to toothpaste to dish soap to the best, most amazing essential oils on the market. So you can get rid of all of the toxic candles, all of the toxic plug-ins out of your home, and you can use essential oils to make your home smell amazing. And there's nothing in there that you have to worry about. You can use them around your children. You can use them around your pets, which, just so you know, I know there's lots of stuff out there on the internet. But do your research on that also. I can help you with that research. But if you're like, heck, NeAnne, I want to get started today, email me at healthyjourney2016@gmail.com and I can help you do that. Or you can go directly to youngliving.com and click on Become a Member. You'll need my sponsor and enroller information so that they can place you on my team and I can send you more reference material and contact you and welcome you and walk alongside you on this journey. So you just go to youngliving.com, click on Become a Member. My sponsor and enroller number would be 1416900. So 1416900, and then you put in your personal information. You choose the premium starter kit that you would like to get started with. The premium starter kits are the only thing on Young Living's website that are half off. It's an amazing deal, the products that you get in your premium starter kit. We have one that comes with essential oils. We have one that comes with Thieves products, like Thieves toothpaste, Thieves household cleaner, which is wonderful. That's the only cleaner I use in my home, and I clean everything with it. Thieves hand soap, that's all in there. So you could pretty much kick toxins out of your house with that Thieves. So that one's a choice. And then we have our antioxidant Ningxia Red drink, which is also amazing, made with wolfberries and essential oils. So yummy to drink, but also so good for you. And then we have our Savvy Minerals starter kits, where you can get all of the chemicals that you're putting on your face. If you're a woman and you're putting makeup on your face daily, it's full of toxins and it's full of chemicals, and you're probably putting anywhere from 80 to 300 different chemicals on your face and body just by using makeup and personal care products. So with Young Living, you don't have to worry about that. So you can also choose the makeup kit. And then you put in your shipping information and your payment information, and Young Living's going to send you your premium starter kit directly to your home. And then you have a lifetime wholesale membership where you can log on, order whatever you want, have it sent directly to your home, and then you can just get started getting all those toxins and chemicals away from your home. So I hope this information has been helpful for you. I hope it inspires you to do research about whatever you're looking for. It's easy to do. And I hope that you'll come back and join us again another day. But if you have any questions, let me know. And have a wonderful evening.